I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm getting really creepy. I'm hearing noises from directly in front of me to about my 9:30 position, and then over to my, what is that, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, whatever. So, alright. Alright, I'm going to get up and go see if I can't find somewhere else to sit. But hand sanitizer's keeping the bugs off for sure. That's good. Alright. We'll come back to this spot next week. And we'll check on everything. And like I said, I don't condone food gifting. Just a couple apples, high enough off the ground the deer can't get them. And we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. You know, obviously we'll be able to tell if a little critter or a bird has been pecking at it. So, alright. I mean, this stuff has gotten so thick. So freaking thick. They're probably freaking loving it. So. Alright, the birds are now chirping again. So. Alright. Let's get on out of here. Alright. Let's get on out of here. And let these ones come do what they do. I got a helicopter over there. You don't want to be seen by them. That's for sure. They don't seem to be coming this way, but it does look like a police helicopter. That's for sure. So, excuse me. Alright guys, come get your apples and your gifts over there, okay? I'm gonna back up a bit. Yeah. Broken. Hanging down. Definitely looks like there's a trail going through there. Been broken for a long time, but I think this particular group has been here the entire time and no one's ever known. So, alright guys, I'm backing up. Caught myself that time. Look, perfect example why I wear snake gaiters. Now this particular snake isn't poisonous. It's actually a rat snake. It's probably about 3.5, 4 feet long, stretched out. But yeah, he's not poisonous, but this is why I wear snake gaiters. Especially with the weeds up as high as they are, you ain't gonna see it coming. So yeah, it sucks wearing them because they're hot, but hey buddy, just getting some sun. So really cool. A lot of wildlife today. Oh, there you go. See, there's no rattle. He's just gonna cruise back on into the bush. So yeah, I'll pull some of these foxtails out of my boots. Man, they're covered in them. Jeez. It's going to take some time. You can definitely tell I haven't been on the trail. Not following the rules. Yeah, always good to have a general knowledge of the wildlife of the area you're going into. I'm not saying be an expert about it, but at least be able to identify, potential problem species such as rattlesnakes, copperheads, whatever the case may be of your area. So, yeah, that's why I wear the snake gaiters. Especially with the weeds this high. You probably wouldn't even know you were struck if you're wearing them. Going through the brush, it's just going to feel like going through the brush. You're not even going to know unless it rattles. Then you'll know one's in the area. But yes. Freaking beautiful. Freaking beautiful. I love it. I love it even more that there's no one up here. Absolutely incredible. I love it. Like I said before, 155,000 acres at their disposal. That's a big chunk of land. I'm showing you in previous videos how expansive it really is. When I get up higher off that direction, you can see mountain range after mountain range after mountain range. So, absolutely incredible. Freaking love it. So, unfortunate part is this ground is like freaking concrete. So, getting a print's probably very slim to none. Unfortunately, but we have found impressions. Came up here with Brandon Laurie. He found an impression right down in that area that my 9.5 boot fit in with room to spare. I mean, a lot of room to spare. I mean, it was deep. It was 2 inches down on one side, probably 1.5 inches down on the other side. So, get some big canine prints. Right here is probably a dog. You can see the claws at the end. Wow, that's big. I don't know if that's a dog. I mean, that's big. My hand is a reference. That's big. Huh. They're all over here. They seem to be all different directions. If it were someone's pet, it would be in one direction. But that one's going that way. These are going that way. More that way. There's more. Huh. That's big. Wonder if that could possibly be a freaking mountain lion. Huh. Interesting. That's a big print. That's a big print. See if we can find any more. That's a big print. See if there's anything in here. The thing about this substrate is that it is as hard as concrete, but when it gets wet, it turns to like mashed potatoes mixed with super glue, and it just sticks to your shoes. Next thing you know, you're wearing a 4-inch boot heel. All right. Give me a minute. I got some people coming up on me. I'll pause you. Just checking. Just checking. Almost sounded like a beehive in there. There's the fence line. I don't know why they put the fences up here. Must have been a long time ago when they actually had somebody to come up and close gates and everything. Oh. Man, my legs don't hurt no more. That's good. So, sitting around on my tuchus too long is taking a toll. So, it's all good. It's all good. I'm out here right now. Ain't nobody else out here. Absolutely beautiful. All kinds of wildlife. So this stuff, this whiter stuff, this is a lot more sandier. Huh. What's this? Interesting. That's hair. That's a big clump of black hair. Huh. Alright, well, let me get my stuff out. I'm going to collect it. And I can show you the proper way to collect hair samples. You know, everybody wants to. I gotta get my stuff out. Not in here. Everyone wants to put it in plastic. Unfortunately, plastic is at the petroleum product. And petroleum product will degrade the sample. What I have here is a pair of tweezers that has been sanitized in envelopes. Always put your hair samples in paper. Any detective will tell you that. Any crime scene investigator will tell you that. No. In no way, shape, or form am I saying this is hair from a being. But they are black. They do have black hair in this area. I'm just getting the tweezers out. So, there we go. Get tweezers. Now, see if I can prop you up here. I'm just going to shake out as much as that stuff as possible. So I got a big clump of it, and it goes right in the envelope without touching it. Grab some more of this. I don't know what this is. Could be from a black dog, I don't know. But could be from one of them, I don't know. So I'll have to wrap this up, pull it out, get it in there. There we go. Did it without touching it. Now we just fold it over, put it back in the bag. And there we go. We have a hair sample. Now I guess I'm going to need to buy a microscope. So, yeah. Interesting. I'm glad I walked up here. That hair looked to be about 4 to 5 inches long. Jet black. Oh, I don't know if someone's hair got ripped out up here, or if it was a dog, or what, but now I have a hair sample to play with. Now I can do research and learn how to identify it. So I have familiarized myself with M.K. Davis's hair sample video. I'm going to rewatch that and actually take notes. So then I can get on and see what coyote hair looks like under a microscope, dog hair looks like under a microscope. And of course, I could always take a couple pieces of hair from my own dogs. I don't think they'll mind. But odd. We'll see. So that is the proper way to collect a hair sample. We got hawks flying. So head over here, see if we can find any more hair or any print or anything. I do have my casting kit in the truck. It would probably be an old print, but if it's good enough, I will definitely cast it. So, lizard just took off into the bush. Weeds are getting a bit taller. Looks like something went down through that way. So I'm just gonna turn around and head back the way I came. Get back down to the big trail. Let's check over here. Got the hawk screaming. Love hearing that. Alright. Alright, well, it is blazing hot out here. I think I've pushed my luck enough today. So, I head on out of here. Back to the truck. And head on home. So, as soon as I get a microscope, I'm definitely going to be running some hair underneath it for sure. So, let's see if we can't see the differences in the hair. See if any of that hair I collected is translucent. I don't know what would have hair that long. There are no bears up here. So, alright. Catch you when I get to the truck. Happy hunting.